So you can see from the highest is the negative perception and mistrust. The next one is low financial literacy. Next is low disposable through and through. So then I asked the question, which is the next slide. Can market disclosures help address some of these challenges? And the answer is yes, because market disclosure is just nothing but, information to the customers. So when you think about like the first point there, trust deficit and negative perception, one of the items on the far right, the key metrics, is claim settlement ratio. Can we demonstrate to the consumers that indeed we pay claims fast, we pay a large chunk of our claims, support to address some of the issues that challenges in terms of penetration. And the interesting thing is when I did this analysis, it was almost, in Kenya we say same. So it was very similar challenges, similar solutions being offered. So as I conclude of this information, to the regulator, probably is to think about, are there more disclosures that we can provide? I looked at some of the disclosures actually this morning, and I saw a pattern, not only in Ghana, even in East Africa. There's a lot of, or there lacks information or matrices on customer outcomes. So probably that's something. ASG, can think of practice notes, issuing, developing to the insurers. One of the things that was talked about when it comes to mortality study, for example, was issues of data infrastructure. So to do the disclosures, you need the information. So that brings me to the end. Thank you. Probably feels a bit rushed, but thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Henry. Is there any question for Henry?
Thank you for the good insight. Just a quick question based on your experience in Kenya, like what impact you see of these disclosures? Because generally speaking, when you are making good disclosures, customers are expected to be more knowledgeable and take more informed decisions. So either the products become more competitive or the sales go down. Like, did you see any impact of these disclosures among the customers or the market in general?
Yeah,
thank you.
That's a very good question. So one outcome is definitely from a consumer perspective, the customer. The customer has more information, better information, but as I mentioned, it needs to be the right information. Otherwise, you might end up just inundating them with a lot of information. But definitely we see consumers being more informed. But at the same time, from a company's perspective, what you tend to see is some of the competitive advantages are lost. So what do I mean? So for example, if in a market you need to disclose your type of distribution, maybe you have to